So good morning, friends. This is Durga from IT University, one stop shop to learn all the technologies. At this time, we are in the middle of Big Data Certifications workshop. We have already covered Scoop, and we are in the middle of Hive. So let me start the WebEx session. If you are not, if you are joining the session for the first time, these are nothing but backup for my live audience. So I will not be able to take any questions. If you have to ask any questions, I have a website called discuss.ituniversity.com. and you can start writing the questions over there. That being said, let me set up WebEx and we'll start for the today's session. So here I'm sharing my screen and starting the recording on WebEx. So people on WebEx, please confirm that you guys can see my screen and also listen to me. Okay, thank you. So now we are in the middle of Hive. Let's pause. We have seen the DDL and DML. Okay, let's pause here a bit and do the exercise. So the exercise will be a little bit exhaustive. So you have to take care of so many things as part of this exercise. So let me define that. So here I'm going to discuss .ituniversity.com. Okay. And we will try all combinations, means most of the combinations. And big data workshop exercises is the one which we are looking into. And this will be exercise 14. So new topic, exercise 14, Hive, DDL, and DML. Okay. So description, we will be creating several Hive tables using different file formats and delimiters and partitioning strategy. So data location, HDFS. Also, we will be loading data into these Hive tables. Okay. So there are two data sets, one in HDFS, and HDFS location is /public/retail_db. Okay. And then local files are /data /retail_db. Okay, so these are the local files. And also you need to define the data types. To get the data types, visit MySQL database retail_db using user retail_dba. I hope everyone know the syntax, MySQL-u, and then give the username retail_dba -h, and then 01.ituniversity.com-p, and then it will prompt for the password. You have to give ituniversity. Once you log in, there is a database called retail_db. You have to use command, use retail_db, and then you can say show tables. You will get list of tables, and then you can run describe command to get the data type. Okay. So problem statement. Create all 6 tables in Hive. Okay, first you need to create a database. Make sure you have database with your OS username Okay, and then create all tables, all 6 tables in Hive as managed tables. Okay, and and delimiter is pipe. Okay, so also use gzip compression while storing the data. So even though here I am only emphasizing one database or one set of tables, you cannot load directly. So first you have to get the data either using external tables from HDFS or from local file system into some stage tables, and from there you have to you need to have two sets of tables. One, the data which look as is in our file system, and two, the tables the way I am asking. So you have to practice both load as well as insert command. Okay, and then on top of it, create one table with the name. Let's take the example of order items using our files we will see later, because don't worry about it. For now, just create everything as regular tables, but make sure also create two additional tables for orders and order items, where both tables are bucketed by order ID. Create another table for orders, where data is partitioned by order month. Okay, so I have shown examples for almost everything. So you should recollect those things, review the documentation, and try it out. And if you run into any issues as part of that exercise, let me know. I will definitely help you. So this is pretty exhaustive. Probably it will take the entire session today, and probably it might get into tomorrow also. So just practice and make sure that you are comfortable with Hive DDL and DML commands. It covers creating the tables, regular tables, partition tables, bucketing tables, playing with delimiters, using compression, and then uh, using load commands, using insert commands. Everything will be covered as part of this exercise. Okay, if something is not clear as part of the exercise description or problem statement, let me know. I will fix those things. And let me give this URL to you. So I'm pasting in the chat also, in case if people who are online want to do exercise later, they can do that. Okay, so the reason why I'm only covering text file formats is there is a section as part of our curriculum which will focus on Avro, and at that time we will do an exercise uh, where everything related to Avro. We'll do exercise related to Scoop and Hive, and also Avro once Avro is covered. That's why I'm not focusing on file formats now, but we will see that when we talk about Avro file format. So let me take it back to here. Let me emphasize it. Make sure you have two databases with your OS username, and then stage and final as suffix. Example, dgadiraju underscore stage is one database and dgadiraju underscore final is another database. Okay, so create external tables in dgadiraju underscore stage pointing to HDFS location. Public detail underscore DB, and then the table names. Make sure at least one table point to different location and use load command to load data from local file system into the Hive table. And that table can be either managed table or external table. Okay, so this will make it complete. It will have all, it will test all the skills required to create Hive tables and also load data into it. So one thing is, if you use Hive, because there are so many people in the session, it might be very slow. So few of the folks, make sure you also pursue the Ambari route. Okay, you can log into Ambari using your credentials from the lab. So let me get my credentials here. So once you log into Ambari, you go to this tiles icon. This is called as tiles icon, and in one of the item in the list is Hive view. You can use Hive view and go to, means even if you see this red bar, you can still go to query, and then you can actually start doing it here. Okay, it is easy for you to fix any issues if you do it using browser. So at least few of the folks try to do it through Ambari, so that Hive will not take very long time to get launch. Means Hive command and interface will not take long time to get launch. Yes, Savita, it is similar to Hive. Also, we are working on setting up Cloudera cluster, but it will not be as sophisticated as this cluster. It is complementary for all the subscribers, so you will get access to the Cloudera cluster also, where Hive will be there and few other things. So those who want to give the certification, if you guys just want to be more comfortable by practicing a little bit on Cloudera, you can use that also, and that environment will be provided within a week or 2 weeks. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm putting you on mute. If you have any questions at any point in time, just ask in chat, and I will resolve that. So I'm back, but I'll be on mute. If you have any question, you can ping on chat, and I will take care of it. So for those who are on YouTube, I'm also adding on the description, so that it will be there for future reference. I hope everyone is able to access the lab, except one person. I did not get a chance, Sandhya, to create account for you. I think I have added you to the list. I'm not sure if you are able to complete the sign up process and able to access the lab. If you have any issues, Sandhya, to access the lab, let me know. Okay, cool. So I hope everything is fine so far. No questions. Anyone created at least one database so far? Means retail stage and then create all the tables and able to access the data. It will take time. Tomorrow also we'll continue on this. Okay, so let me answer one by one. So Savita is asking for root password. We will not be sharing root password. There is a password username called retail_DBA. Okay, and that is the user which you need to use, and the password is ITversity for that. Okay, so the next question. And don't have access to create external tables which directly point to public directory. Yes, that is correct. So what we have to do is it is because I'm controlling permissions for each and individual user so that they cannot just access everything on the lab. So what you have to do is, like Sumit have said, first you have to copy data under /user/Sumit Gupta or whatever username yours, and then create external tables pointing to that. Rather than directly pointing to public data, make sure you have a copy under your home directory in HDFS, which is nothing but /user/your OS ID, and then create external tables pointing to that. Thank you very much for to bring up and also coming up with the solution, Sumit. So is it clear for everyone? When you try to create external tables pointing to /public, it will fail because of the permissions. So what you have to do, first you have to run Hadoop FS command to copy data from the public retail_DB into /user/your ID/retail_DB, and then you can point your external tables to that. Savita, are you able to access the database with retail_DBA? Okay. Yes, username is retail underscore DBA and password is ITversity and host name is nn01.itversity.com. You also have to pass host name. So MySQL, it will look like this: MySQL hyphen u retail underscore DBA hyphen h nn01.itversity.com hyphen p. It will look like this. Okay. If you don't specify hyphen h, it will try to connect to the database on that host, and we are on gw01.itversity.com. In our case, the database is actually on nn01.itversity.com. So we have to give the host name also. Chaitanya, this should be there. Let me see. Okay, probably you are not in the email. That's why you might be having issue. So what you have to do is, are you able to access YouTube? So if you are able to access YouTube, that I will ask you to go there because it will save time for both of us. Otherwise, I have to go back to all those videos and give access to one after the other to you. Okay, rather I think it will be better to go to YouTube, and this playlist have both the Spark sessions as well as Hive sessions. Sorry, the big data, rest of the stuff such as Scoop, Hive, etc. And the first part will be Scala and Spark workshop, and the second part will be the rest of the stuff. Yeah, you ask for access as an exception because if I have to give access to WebEx, it will take some time. And also, some of the videos are not recorded in WebEx, so better to go with YouTube. At least those who miss from the beginning. Are you from Tawant? Okay. Yes, Savita, you should not create tables in MySQL. You have to create in Hive. So you have to log in MySQL. You don't need to do anything. Only thing why you need to log into MySQL is to get the column names and data types for the tables. Table names, column names, and data types. You are not supposed to create tables or drop tables or insert data into those tables. Everything has to be done under Hive. Okay. Cool, Ravindra. I hope it's just a statement, not a question. Okay, got it. So Nikhil, I think Nikhil is on YouTube. As we have a long pause on due to the exercise, I will try to answer few of the questions here. I cannot answer your question, Balaji. Normal HDFS and Crunch Hadoop. I don't know about it. What is Crunch Hadoop? Nikhil, I hope you got the answer for your issue. You cannot create external tables pointing to the directories which is owned by someone else. So first you have to copy data to your local to your HDFS user space, and then you can create external tables on top of it. So I'll be there for 15 more minutes, 15 to until 12:40 p.m. India time. So you can ask questions. So you can try and you can ask questions whenever you have any. So Ravindra is using if not exists. So while creating the databases and also tables, if you want, you can use if not exists. The difference between using if not exists and not using it is, if the table already exists, if you don't specify if not exists, the create table command will fail. If we specify if not exists, it will gracefully come out saying that without raising any exception. Okay, so if you want to do some scripting, and if you want to ignore if the table already exists, and if it you just want to ignore and then proceed with loading the data and all, you can say if not exists for your tables that are part of the script. Yes, Ravindra, it looks fine. But here, what will happen is, so let me connect to your account and see if there are any issues. Okay. Okay, I'm launching Hive here. Yeah, that's what you, because you missed one session in the middle, because your data is in yesterday I have emphasized, when you try to load when data using load command, the delimiter between the data which you are trying to load and the delimiter that is specified as part of the create table command has to match. So in this case, you have to drop the table and recreate with comma as the delimiter. That's why we have two-step process. Also, we are looking for a architect, and I will not consider any of you, but if you have any of your friends who are good in Hadoop, either with Java or Scala, and have good knowledge in Spark streaming and Kafka, let me know. We are actually trying to do a POC for a client in Chennai, and it will be a very good opportunity. And if you have any of your friends who have similar experience, so the skills required are Scala or Java as programming language, Spark knowledge. Spark streaming is the one which we are looking for, and also he should have knowledge in Kafka. Okay, so it will be 1 month POC at client site in Chennai, and then after that it will, if the POC is successful, it will evolve into a complete project. Okay, so even if you have any freelancers who want to do that, let me know. Ravindra, we'll talk it. We'll talk about it. Okay. If you are interested, I'll be glad to talk with you. But people from Epsilon and Tavant, I will not be considering you. But if you have friends, please do refer. And I hope you understand why I will not consider it. It's just not professional. So, but if you have any friends who are strong in those areas, yeah, definitely do refer to me. I will definitely consider. I'm not sure. Someone is pinging with no name. So yeah, just say your name and we can communicate. And also, you guys can actually respond to everyone if you, in case of any questions. Okay, Sunil. So yeah, sure. You can send. Training@itversity.com. Yes, Ravindra. Yeah, so there are two aspects of it. I told to create two databases, dgajaraju underscore stage and dgajaraju underscore final. Okay, yeah, let me correct this little bit. You are right, it's a little bit misleading. I will correct it. Okay, I will just give retail underscore stage, create external tables, and next one also under retail underscore stage. Make sure at least one table point to different location and use load command to load data from local file system into the Hive table. And then next one is retail, sorry, dgadiraju underscore final. Okay, so yeah, I'm fixing that. Okay, so this one you have to use manage tables and delimiter as pipe, and also you have to compress the data using gzip compression. Yeah, training@itversity.com is my email ID, Sunil. Okay, 5 more minutes. And do not miss last 4 5 sessions. Okay, I'll be focusing on performance tuning, capacity planning, all those important things. And do not miss those last four, because you also might get some questions, valid questions, and live interaction will be better when it comes to talking about performance tuning, capacity planning, etc. So don't miss those. Don't miss the live sessions of last week. We have more than 4 weeks to go, approximately. So last 1 week, don't miss any session. So Ramesh is saying, okay, let me see what you are trying to do. I'm logging into the lab with your name. What is your, okay, Ramesh follow through. Okay. Sudo su Ramesh. So what are the databases you have created in Hive? Use Ramesh P underscore stage. Show tables. There is no table at all. So what is the command you are trying to run? Just paste the command here and I will try. Okay, so there is a typo in the location. Okay, so what you have to do is, okay, let me see, DFS hyphen ls user Ramesh Palladu. Okay, there's a retails underscore DB and retail underscore DB. Okay, so let me try this one. Okay, categories. I don't want to change the name of the tables. Category department ID, category comment, row format, location. Okay, so let us try this slash user slash Ramesh Palladu. This will work. Okay, another way to troubleshoot this issue is you can say DFS hyphen ls retail underscore DB. Oh, it's working. So then, okay, so there is some other issue now. Okay, so let me see. Now it's giving a different error. So first we have to see what we have in that location. Okay, so here I have to say cat. Okay, why it is failing? So what you have done? Okay, okay, I got it. So there are only 3 fields. I got it. There are only, yeah, but still, where is the typo? Is it in the data type or where is the typo? Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Fields terminated by. Got it. Yeah. But I don't know why it has given that permission issue earlier. So anyway, that being said, thank you very much for joining today's session. We'll continue on this exercise tomorrow. It is pretty exhaustive and it will take time. We will wrap up tomorrow, and then from next week we will be talking about Hive SQL. Probably the whole week of next week, all approximately 7 hours we will spend on Hive SQL. Okay. That being said, thank you very much. Bye. And those who are on YouTube, if you like the content of the video, please click on the like button. It's there at the bottom of the video. And if you want to share with your friends, you can click on this and share with your friends. And if you need environment, as I have been mentioning, just go to labs.itversity.com and sign up for any of these plans. 1495 for 31, 3495 for 93, and 5495 for 185 days. And you can learn content through my channel, through my website, whatever it is. And just recently, I started a new training in the afternoon, 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. India time. I just wrapped up Scala by yesterday. Tomorrow we'll be starting from Spark. If you're interested in following those sessions and learn Spark in next 4 or 5 classes or even more classes, you just start joining those YouTube live sessions and you can learn from there. And if you need playlist for that, let me give you the playlist. This is the playlist which you can follow for the new session. Okay. And let me paste it in the chat. That being said, thank you very much. Bye.